So we're at Creek Mill.
Hi.
This is Lindsay Link. Is it Links or Link?
Link.
Link. So Lindsay Link, we're here at Creek Mill Apartments. She is the community manager. Mm-hmm. And we're excited because this is a new lease up.
Yes, I think it's my 13th in 18 years. This is all I know.
This is crazy because you and I have worked on so many projects together, and that's what was going to make it so much fun. Is like, oh my gosh, I get to come sit down with Lindsay. And we're going to talk about not just the properties, because we've done a lot of the new lease ups together, but like let's dive into that a little bit, like your history with Charter. And have you always been with Charter since you've been in multifamily?
I have. It's about 18 and a half years now. And it all started, I was moving down here from New York. I was 21, wrapping up my last semester at college. And being the nerd that I am, Consumer Reports said that Charlotte was the place to be. So I was like, I guess I'm moving to Charlotte. So I came down here, I had 3 days to find an apartment. And I knew nothing about Charlotte. So I'm just driving around. I had one of those old school apartment guidebooks, before, because nothing was online yet. And I'm just driving around and I was getting really discouraged. And it was my last day and I was over in Matthews and I stumbled on this community called the Galleria, and it was one of Charter's lease ups at the time. And I went in and there was this leasing girl named Natalie, and she was so nice and she was so excited and bubbly. And I was like, oh my gosh, like you really love your job. How many people get to say that? And so I applied for the apartment right away, and I went home and they called me and they said, your application has been declined. And I was like, rude.
What do you mean? I just came from New York.
Oh my gosh, like I'm home.
Right.
I can't come back down. So I was really upset. And the very next day, the manager at the time, Patty, she called me and she said, look, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a little to-do list. You do these things, you call me back, and we'll see what we have available. So I did my little checklist, and I called her back, and next thing I knew, I was living at the Gallery Apartments. And I'd gotten a job, and I hated my job, and 3 months later, I found out that the leasing office was hiring. So I dropped everything, and I went in there, and I said, between Natalie and her enthusiasm and then the kindness that Patty had showed me, I was like, I want to work with these people. And so I filled out the application, nagged Patty to death for like a week, and then she took a chance on me and hired me. And I was just a little weekend girl. I just worked 1.5 days a week, but I loved it. I knew that this was what I wanted to do.
I love that. I didn't know the story, and that's why I'm so fascinated. I always love to know, like, why do people do what they do? Like, how do they get into it? And especially in this industry, because I feel like I didn't even know multifamily existed other than I lived in an apartment. So when I got the opportunity to do what I do now with Ready Fitness is like, and now I'm a part of this whole industry, like, it's like this, I felt like it's like this whole world that unless you're in it, you really don't know it exists.
It's so true.
But once you get in, you kind of, right.
Oh.
And there's so many opportunities. Mm-hmm. But I think that's really sweet about what you said, because I really believe the community is really amazing. Mm-hmm. And the people that work in it, you have to have a level of, I feel like you have to like people.
You do.
First of all.
Oh my goodness, you really do. And you have to show kindness to people. You have to listen to their stories, because everybody who walks through that door is different, right? Mm. And they say treat everybody the same, but everybody is unique, and they just want somebody to be nice to them and hear their story and advocate for them. And I think I think the world in general could maybe use a little more kindness right now. So
Yeah, well, I think that speaks very highly of not only your character, but like what you've done in your career, the properties that you have managed. Because I've been with you, I feel like I've been with you probably the past couple years on most of your lease ups. But is there a story, or is there maybe something that you can think back on that has really stuck with you with a resident that has been part of one of your communities?
Oh, goodness gracious. There's so many.
Is there like a highlight of one that you feel like has really touched your heart?
There is. His name is Mr. Fitz. He came and toured with me at my very first full-time property called Steelcroft Farm. And he did his application. He was all ready to move in. He's an older gentleman. He's grandpa, so sweet. And then we opened up a property right across the street. And before he moved into Steelcroft, he called me at the Cloisters right across the street. And he said, I've been looking at your floor plans, and I think I want to live here. And I said, well, come on down. He, just such a big heart. He came in the office every day, and he would tell stories, and he loved his granddaughter so much. I mean, the stories that he would tell me about her, he was so proud of her. I felt like I watched her grow up. And he would go to this one restaurant, Big View Diner, and he would buy these cakes, these gigantic cakes for everybody's birthday. And he would come in and he'd say, what's everybody want for lunch today? And he would just order everybody lunch. And I'm not talking once or twice. I'm talking like once or twice a week. I mean, He fed us. But he just became so close to us. And then I moved to another lease up, and he followed me to that lease up. Oh. And, over the years, we do what we all do. We get older. And I left that lease up, but at that point in time, he could no longer live on his own. But we stayed in touch, and he would call me, and he would continue to tell me about his granddaughter and how she was getting ready to go to college. And then I got pregnant, and he wanted to know all about my baby when she was born. But then we got that call, and it was really hard to lose him. He had been with us in part of our charter family for probably, 8-10 years. And of course, we all went to his funeral. And I mean, he's that one. He sticks with you. And it's kind of a testament that your residents aren't just residents. I mean, they really become family. You create relationships with them. It's a lot.
Yeah, well, and I think that just goes back to a lot of times I think there's what, people will be referred to as a property manager. So we'll get, that's like one title that I think has been given a lot. And then there's the title of community manager. And I prefer to call somebody a community manager because I feel like that's what you're doing. Like, you're not only in a community, but you're actually creating community within.
Yeah.
And so I think that totally speaks to what you have done in your career. It speaks to what charter I know is all about. And I just to me, that's everything. And I think that's what's so lovely about being here today with you and with your team. And then to have John came in and talked with Bill, and so it just really is a very, very community oriented. And it's just so cool to witness it.
Yeah.
And to see it this is really the way it is. You really are a community.
Yeah. I mean,
and even the new residents you have here, because we talked about not too long ago, you already know who they are. You already know everybody that's here. So anybody that comes in is just part of the family.
I mean, it shouldn't be any other way. It shouldn't be.
So what would you say to someone that is looking to get into multifamily? What do you feel what kind of advice would you give someone that's new? Because I saw you talking to someone earlier today. So give us some advice.
Listen. Listen more, talk less. Because kind of how we mentioned earlier, everybody has a story. And the more you get to know them and the more you get to know their story, the more connection you can create with them. And you can help them find that perfect home. Be kind. You know, a lot of those stories are exciting. I just got a new job. I just moved here from out of town. My boyfriend and I are moving in together, but not all of the stories are that happy. And maybe they just need a friend. You know, they just need somebody to be on their side. They are looking for that new home and that, you know, safe space to lay their head down each night, and just be that person for them. You know, don't be a sales agent, be a person. That's my best advice.
I love that. That's very real. And you've kept going back to kindness, and I feel like that's something that that's really important to you, because you are shown such kindness.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, who knows where I would be right now? I have no idea, and I don't want to picture it either.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate that, and I appreciate what you've said about that. And I think because you know, a lot of times people are busy, or they're on their phones, or they're multitasking, and they're trying to do all these things. And it's like, it just drills down to, like you said, listen and just be kind.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Simple. So what would be a highlight? Because let's talk about your property. What's a highlight here? What do you feel like is a highlight of Creek Mill?
Obviously, our fitness room.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty
I'm
cool.
just going to say, it is pretty good.
Cool.
It's pretty good, yeah.
What is the highlight of our property? Our team. If I really had to be honest, it's our team. We have been together for a while, and we know each other. We trust each other. Yeah, I think that's really what it is. You know, there's properties popping up everywhere, you know, and at the end of the day, we all kind of look the same. We all kind of have the same amenities. So you're not really selling the property anymore. You're selling yourself. And as a team, I don't know, I would want to talk to me. I would want to talk to Wendy.
I think that's great. Well, and here's the thing, like, I have to say your team is great. Like, when Bill and I saw your video, so let's just back it up a second. So Creek Mill won our Living Well video contest. And when we saw the video, like, we had sent out this entire list of, like, things to do. Like, it was like, highlight your amenities, have your team, like, involved doing things. Sam is in the studio doing, like, ballet moves, and, like, he's maintenance. He's awesome. And then you had Malia that was doing I remember her sitting up in the, like, yoga pose, talking about yoga outside. And then you all had confetti at the end, like, choose us. But it was like this whole team effort, and I was so inspired by that. I was like, oh my gosh, not only did they do everything on the list that we asked for, but, like, there was this, like, this aspect of, like, they were doing angels on the floor. Like, that to me spoke everything, because I'm all about snow angels. And I thought, that's amazing. Like, that to me it wrapped up what we were trying to do with Living Well. Like, it wrapped up, a Living Well community isn't, even though I'm from the fitness side, it's not about that. It's about community. It's about the people. It's about just, you know, health is more than just, like, working out and eating right. Health is about surrounding yourself in a healthy place, a healthy community. People, like you said, people that listen, people that are kind, like, that really is Living Well, and people having fun. And so y'all did that.
We have fun every day. These folks probably know more about me than they want to, but we do. We have fun. And people can sense that when they walk through the door. At least I hope that they do.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Well, we saw it in the video, and that's why we were so excited to come. And it was so important to take some time to talk with you. You know, as you know, Bill sat down and talked with John, which will be part of this talk show as well. But this has just been an incredible time to be here with y'all, and we've got more segments to come, so stay tuned. But Lindsay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where are you guys located, so they kind of know? Because we're in Kannapolis, Concord? Like,
yeah,
what are they?
So we're in Kannapolis, but we have a Concord address. So, but we're right there. We're right off of 85. I think it's exit 54, Kannapolis Parkway. And I mean, you can't miss us. Our buildings have this very bright burnt orange accent. You will see us coming. So.
Yeah, and it's super easy to get to. So if you're looking for a place to live and you're looking for a nice area, this is it.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming. Thank you for sitting down, having this conversation, and for opening your doors to your community and letting us kind of, like, peek into your world.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
We are here, Living Well, Me and Bill.
Yes.
So now we're going to do our next segment. This is called Spin the Wheel Challenge. And we're here with the fabulous leasing team of Creek Mill. Welcome.
You guys excited?
Are you guys ready?
Raise your hand if you're nervous. Sam's like 50-50. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go real quick. Sam, tell the folks who you are and what you do here at Creek Mill.
My name is Sam Allen, and I am a maintenance tech here at Creek Mill.
Perfect.
My name is Wendy, and I'm assistant manager.
My name is Malia, and I'm the leasing consultant.
Is there any chance, real quick, I'm going to see if I can irritate Seal by stalling on the wheel of death. Is there any role that either three of you would swap with the other one? Would you be leasing for a day? Would you be maintenance for a day? Anything?
I would be maintenance for a day.
Yeah?
Sure. Yeah.
What would you do? Why?
I like the manual labor. It gives you something to do. I like moving around.
Sam, she likes the manual labor.
We heard that. we can definitely help you up.
Sam, would you hop the golf cart and lease? Would you show?
I would do it.
You know
I
what
would
to do.
it. I mean, I talk to people a lot in my job as well. So the only thing that I would not be good at is the administrative part of it, which they have a lot of things to do within that office that I know nothing about.
Right.
And have no interest in doing
Yeah,
it.
exactly. But as far as trying to maybe lease an apartment up, I think I could do that.
I think you could do it.
I'm pretty sure you
really
can do that easy.
But
Yeah.
I admire them for the things that they have to do in there.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the same for you because you're the one like getting all the things done that they need, all the list of things that come in that need to be done.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's team effort.
It is, very much so.
All right. Well, here we go.
You ready?
So we're going to do this. He's going to spin the wheel and you'll land on a number.
Okay.
And I'm going, with that number is a question. And I'm going to ask the question. You can answer it yourself and be like, I got it. Or you can make it a team effort. Okay? So once you do that, I want you to come up here. So if you're going to do it together, who does it comes up here or you all come up here. You ready? Okay. Let's spin the wheel.
Sam, you excited?
I'm good. Let's
All
go.
right. What's our first number? What do we got?
It is 10.
Okay. Number 10.
Number 10.
Okay, this is on local love. Name your favorite local restaurant.
You want us both take it?
Come on up.
Okay.
Okay, we talked about this earlier when we were just trying to look at the Kannapolis area. We both love Grounds and Vines,
Yes.
which is a cool little coffee shop down the street. It's locally owned. We've both been there. We've been there a lot. We order sometimes in, so I've had great coffees, breakfast stuff you've had.
They have good wine, good caprices, and flatbreads, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so it's just down the street. It's really convenient for our residents, and it's really nice people.
Awesome. All right, and what's the name of the restaurant again, Sid?
Grounds and Vines.
Grounds and Vines. Okay, we got that. Awesome. All right.
Coffee and booze.
The most
Can't
important
lose.
thing. All right, next one.
Ready?
Yeah.
What is 10 again?
Oh, it's 10.
What?
All right. What is your favorite coffee shop? Do we have a favorite coffee shop?
I don't qualify. I don't drink coffee.
At all?
I mean, no coffee at all?
Here,
At all?
within a mile, we have Grounds and Vines, we have Dunkin' Donuts, we have Starbucks, so
I'd say Starbucks.
they're all right here.
Yeah, right down the street.
I think you would say Starbucks.
Yeah, I would say Starbucks. Right down the hill.
Right. Yeah. Why would you say Starbucks? Because I feel like you're there twice a day.
Because there's so many of them and I don't have to drive far to hurt anyone to get another fix.
And what's your choice?
Anything they have in there that has caffeine.
Right.
Sam and I, because he says he doesn't drink coffee, are going to go get hammered at Starbucks. Right? What do you think? Like, just load it up.
No.
I don't even think I've had anything from a Starbucks.
Nothing?
Sam,
That's all
I could
right.
change you, sir.
Don't be surprised if he shows up at the Starbucks for you.
Okay.
I'm
I'll give it a try, but
It's a problem. I'm probably 3 a day.
now my wife, on the other hand, she does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come pick her up and take her.
Y'all do a coffee run with Bill.
Correct.
Coffee run with Bill. All right, here you go. Next
Ready?
one. Yes.
Ready? What if it's
Not
10 again?
10.
What if it's
Try
10
to get
again?
not 10.
What? Watch 10.
No, number 1. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, this will be a fun one. Okay. Squat and sell.
What?
Are you ready? Do 5 squats while naming your amenities in the clubhouse. All right, Malia's gonna do it. Here we go.
All right, what is she
She's
gonna
gonna do 5 squats and
Okay.
tell us about her amenities in the clubhouse at the
Good
same
Lord.
time.
Yeah, that's quite the task.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, go.
So we have a saltwater pool, we have a coffee bar, we have our yoga studio, we also have our fitness center, and we have our hammock garden.
I want to see you do that.
Better you do this. The squat thing might be an issue with me.
That was like a hybrid.
It was like a fitness challenge hybrid, but you had to think at the same time.
But there was some samurai, international flavor to it,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah, she's very calm about it.
She was very calm.
Yeah, everything was smooth.
Thank you.
Totally smooth. Okay.
Are you glad you missed that one?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Youth all day long.
That was good.
Take
All right, ready?
Yeah.
We're going 1 or 10.
5.
Oh, we're on 6. Okay.
Okay. Wait, is that 9?
No, that's 6.
Depends.
It's 5, 6,
I
7,
know.
6. It's 6.
Okay.
Okay. Resident relations. What's one creative way to make residents feel welcome on move-in day?
You know this.
Yeah, I can answer that.
All right, Sam. Come on, Sam. How do you make them feel welcome?
Well, of course, if they come in the office and I'm around, I say, welcome aboard. But in the case of what is done here, one of the things they do, they actually give them a welcome gift packet.
Love
Where
it.
they have all kinds of nice little things to snack on, and water bottle or a coffee cup, and what is it, a backpack now?
Oh, that's awesome.
So, and that's a part of, they're waiting for them, I believe, when they walk in the door.
Right on. Awesome job. See, he could already
Sam.
he could already sign up the next person for their part too. If he
Sam.
really already proved it.
Are you available on move-in day for help? Say no.
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 Actually, that would be up to the office.
Okay, office, are you available on move-in day?
I do as I'm told.
No.
No.
Nope, you bring your relatives and your friends, you're on your own.
We can't.
Right.
And we actually probably are not allowed.
No, it's a liability.
No, it is a liability. You're on your own on move-in day.
Yeah.
So no Sam.
No Sam.
But
No
we'll give them
Sam.
water.
But they'll give you water. High fives.
Snacks.
Thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay, ready?
Let's go 2 more. Ooh.
I give it one.
Go on 1 again?
We're gonna
Yeah.
go 1 again.
Oh.
So another squat and sell.
No,
Ooh.
let's do 12.
It was so close to
It's so
12.
close we could do 12.
Watch.
All right, 12. All right. Oh, this might be interesting. Fitness fun.
No.
10-second plank while you name your top 3 resident events.
Hold on. I'll make you a deal. How many
You do it with
seconds?
them.
How many seconds?
10 seconds.
How about you
okay.
plank
I'll do the
and I'll talk?
I'll do the plank and you do the talk.
Okay, what am I talking about?
Perfect.
The three resident events you have planned. All right, he's gonna do his 10-second plank. You ready?
I'm gonna think about that.
You gotta come stand with me while I plank it out.
So stand with
Christmas.
You want me to plank? Floor plank?
Floor plank.
Okay.
Here we go. Bill's going for it.
I know. Okay.
I'm just gonna start planking. I got you. I'll plank for a week.
Okay, so we've already planned our events for the year. Of course, we'll move that if we need to. But a big one coming up is game night. We'll do a game night pizza night, which is really a cool one for us. It's one of my favorites. We do a really cool holiday party. So we'll pull out, we'll have dinner, sit down dinner, maybe a glass of wine, and just kind of socialize. It's really a sweet thing. Sometimes we do fundraisers around Christmas for local charities. And then June we'll do a big pool party. So, but throughout we do things monthly. It might be a online game for people who don't want to come to the clubhouse, but we do things weekly or a couple times a month.
Awesome. All right. Way to go, Bill.
I think Bill, that was a mighty long answer.
Just to be clear, that wasn't 10 seconds.
I couldn't think.
All right. Last spin. Here we go. Last one. It's gotta be good.
I want to be 10.
I don't want to be 10. Oh, we're 7.
7.
Mystery moment. Pretend you're giving a tour to a celebrity. Who is it, and what amenity do you go to first?
Living or dead?
Doesn't matter. Celebrity. Living or dead, doesn't matter. Who's your celebrity?
Okay, we talked about this. We did. We think Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
So where are you going? Where are you taking him first?
We think Hugh Jackman just because he is Wolverine, and we have this amazing gym, and we think he would really love that. We also have a really cool pool that he could chill out with. We also could see him playing games like on our pool table, or getting a cup of coffee, taking a walk around our property. It's completely sidewalked around, so we think he would really love it here.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
This is
I love that.
This is fun.
Yes.
I think this
I'm
is great.
amazed that they actually thought about that.
I am so glad that you guys joined us for this challenge. This is super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now it makes me like, it inspires me to like, what are the questions we're going to come up with for the next one?
In closing, Hugh Jackman blades out or not?
Blades out.
Blades out.
I mean, come on. He seems like a super cool dude.
Oh,
Oh, he could do landscaping.
oh, landscaping. Yeah, he could do that.
Oh yeah, he could do
He
landscaping
could do
with you.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
could ride the golf
totally.
cart with you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's living
You guys
well.
could
Hugh
tour.
Jackman.
Right.
At Creek Mill.
Right.
Right.
Living well.
Yeah.
Right here, Creek Mill.
Okay. Here we are at the part of the Creek Mill experience with Living Well, where we talk about the lifestyle part. Look at this fitness center. Bryce is a resident. Bryce and I are going to take a challenge. Put on my seal. So just to be clear, this is how this works. When you're talking about living well, there's the mouth, and then there's the muscle. And so Seal has this clever idea that Bryce, who by all means is of age to do this little challenge that she set up, and then there's old Bill. She's going to try to kill me. She's already explained how this is going to go, Bryce. When I die, say good things about me at the rest of this video. So we're going to do a little fitness challenge, right, Seal?
Yes.
What are we
We're
doing?
going to do this much. They're going to do 30 seconds on the treadmill. They're going to pop off of there. They're going to do 4 box jumps. And then we're going to see them go across the monkey bars.
Tell them that we practiced.
We've not practiced this.
Oh.
This is like, we're just tossing it out as a challenge.
Sam, I'm 60 years old. Watch how this goes.
Okay.
I'm about to take Bryce. Yeah.
Alright. Let's go. So you
Okay.
got 30 seconds on the tread. And
Okay.
you can walk it right after what you do. So are you ready?
Does the two,
But I'm counting on you because you gotta watch your time.
does the
30
15
seconds.
minutes that we've been on here count?
30 seconds. Ready? Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Go.
I'm inclining on you, Bryce.
So here we go. 30 seconds on the treadmills right now.
Rolling.
How are we doing?
Rolling. Okay, okay.
This is what they're doing, a little bit of a warm up. They're getting ready. So the next thing they're going to do as soon as they pop off, they're going to do their box jumps. So as soon as you guys hit your 30 seconds,
I'm
make sure you
almost there.
slow it down.
How-
Are you down?
How many box jumps are we doing a piece?
We're doing 4 box jumps total. So are you ready? Okay, there we go. Let's go.
I
So
gotta
you're
go
gonna
first?
alternate.
Bryce first.
All right, Bill.
I've never done a box jump in my life. Sam is like, Sam thinks I'm gonna die.
Yes! Bill. Right!
I mean, Sam, you see me? I'm 60, Sam.
Hey! All right, high fives, all right. Monkey
Nice.
bars. Bryce, you wanna start here? Here we go, monkey bars.
Yeah, this will be it. This will be it for me.
You
Huh.
got this. Awesome!
Great.
Awesome!
Bryce, how old are you? 20. No, that's not gonna happen.
Come on, Bill.
It's not gonna happen at all. That's not gonna happen.
Well, what can you
Will you do mine for me?
Yes, I'll do yours.
In heels?
Oh, yes, I'll do. No, I was. See if I can get it.
Wow. I mean, that's fantastic.
That's what we call teamwork. Teamwork.
I didn't think that was gonna be hard, but that's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Bryce rolled through like a champion. Oh my God.
Now Bill's gonna take the challenge and he's gonna try this. Later, you don't do it now.
Pass.
Pass.
Yeah. Wow. That's more than I thought it was gonna be. I think you wore me out in the box. I think you boxed me out.
So Living Well Community, we're here. This is their gym. Bryce, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking on the challenge. Bill, you rock.
Yeah.
You always do
Yes.
everything I throw at you.
I'm a little sad right now.
Why?
Gotta work on
Okay,
my...
can we just talk about the fact that we did Around the Crown in August, and Bill didn't train.
6 miles.
And it was 6.2 miles that you did.
To be fair, your time was way faster than me.
Doesn't matter. You didn't train. You didn't train.
You tried 6 miles.
So this, I'm like, you'll get this. You'll get this.
I have an upper body.
Because, we'll be in another community at some point and he'll be ready for
I'll get
this.
it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, be ready for it. All right, next.
All right, John Porter, let's have some coffee. You pick first.
All right, well, I'm a straight, nothing else but coffee guy.
Just black coffee?
Just black coffee, man. There's a whole story behind that, but let's just leave it at, I just forte.
So you don't even go soft on the black coffee, you just go hard.
Hard coffee, dark, black. I mean, if you're gonna have coffee, come on.
Because-
Are we here to have warm milk?
Okay, well, but wait a minute. What did milk ever do to you? You don't, no milk, no sugar.
No.
Black coffee.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, what really happened was I had an overactive heart.
Okay.
And so I was worried about caffeine.
Yes.
And so I thought that might be one of the triggers and all that kind of stuff. So when I was about 50, I just kind of went off caffeine, right? And so
For how long?
Well, for the better part of a dozen years or so,
Okay.
whatever it is. And you sort of got into the taste of coffee. I started being a coffee guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I got into the taste piece of it, the more I didn't want anything else in it.
Yeah.
So I kind of became a little bit of a, coffee geek, tried different things, and dark was,
But you were
more-
drinking coffee, no caffeine at the time, or were you trying to
Yeah,
go
yeah. I
low?
was drinking no caffeine, but
Okay.
that kind of spurred my interest in trying different kinds of coffees, different places, and all that kind of stuff. And I just found I liked it better without stuff in it. So now I will drink some caffeine from time to time because I eventually found out I don't think it really made any difference
Right.
at all.
Did the doctors tell you
it was my
gonna be bad?
lifestyle?
They were just trying to trick you. There are caffeine people that are trying to stop us from having peace of mind.
And by the way, I grew up in Wisconsin, so being like a non-milk guy was like a little bit of a thing too, right?
Because, you would be all milk with a little bit of coffee.
Yes, that's exactly right. My father was that way. My father was milk and sugar and like a little bit of coffee.
Little bit of
And I was
coffee,
like,
the
oh
opposite.
my God, ugh, it was awful.
All right, well, I'm going to go to all the fun things.
Yeah,
I'll
feel
go to
free
lattes,
to be
cappuccinos.
frou-frou as you like.
Yeah, I'm going to be
Don't-
frou-frou.
don't worry about-
Because I'm a baby like that. I like all the stuff.
I won't be judgy.
But I will tell you, our hair would say we're of a certain age,
It would.
and they start telling you about how caffeine's bad for you.
Yeah,
You're a car guy.
I am a car guy.
Wouldn't you think that caffeine is like a fuel injector cleaner for your arteries?
I would. I'd be fine with that.
Right.
And by the way, I did find out that it really didn't make any difference.
You did.
I ended up taking a little bit of a drug and it solves all the problems. And
Right.
I think that's generally what drugs do for you.
Sure. Red meat, right? High fat stuff, bad. No one's ever going to convince me that our coffee and our caffeine is bad for us.
Right.
Not.
I'm okay with. I made my peace, but there's a lot of really good decafs out there.
I know. Really?
So you don't necessarily have to have it because everybody's made it now. Water decaf and natural and blah blah. blah.
And when you've been tasting it and enjoying it, you still get the vibe of coffee?
Yeah, I
without
still like the
caffeine?
taste of coffee. Right. It's like having a beer. I mean, the 5% beer and a 10% beer is not. I mean, you can still good beers at 5%.
Let's have a seat. Did you find that you were a different human being without caffeine? Because I would be.
Well, I think that's a question you should ask my wife.
Oh, yeah. She probably
in,
wouldn't have.
In fairness, but I don't think I was. I think I was the same old lovable, awesome dude that I was before.
I'm sure that's true. All right, let me ask you another question. 30-year-old John Porter. Okay, that guy. Think about him.
I'd rather not.
What would you take right now and add to you from 30-year-old John Porter?
Patience.
You had more then?
No, I did take from now and add to then.
No, take from then and add now.
Oh, golly. Oof. I'm not sure anything I'd take from then, frankly.
I've got one.
Yeah, shoot.
30-year-old me to now, I would take my hair color back. Because I felt like I was more dangerous with hair color. Now it's just like, what are you talking about, sir? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess athletic performance,
Yeah.
I could play ball every day then. And I
Right.
love basketball. It was fun.
Yeah.
I can't do any of that anymore. I'm a coach now.
Right.
So yeah, I would like to play ball again every day and be worn out at the end of the day and not feel bad the next day.
Yeah, I get
That'd
that.
be great if I could do that forever.
All right, let's do the converse. So you would give 30-year-old John your patience?
Absolutely.
Because he didn't have it then?
No. Breaking through walls all the time.
But it was important at the time, probably.
But it's just not, there's so many times it's not necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, you sort of build the wall yourself and then decide you need to break through the wall because it's there.
Yeah.
Right? And so many times you can just go around the damn thing.
Yeah, I agree. I get that.
And I think we learn as we get older, I think what works, and we can do more work faster because we know what's important and what's not. We have a much better filter. And I think patience gives you that. And I sure didn't have that then. I was running hard and fast and all that. And I thought that was the way to do it. So I'd be patient.
So I've seen the meme. I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, I'm just going to assume that it's true. It's probably true. Something that Muhammad Ali said, that if you're the same man at 50 that you were at 30, something's wrong with you.
Yes.
That's true.
I think yes. I don't disagree with that.
You know what I mean? We do evolve.
Yeah. And he was my hero when I was a kid, by the way.
Really?
He was my Michael Jordan. You know,
Muhammad
my
Ali?
age, right? Yeah, he was my Michael because he said how he felt. He put himself out there, and you could agree or disagree with his opinions, but he was really genuine.
Yeah, he was.
And he was a good guy, by the way.
He was a good
guy.
guy.
I met him, and it was partly through my wife and I adopted our kids, and he was a big proponent and supported an agency up in Chicago that we knew really well, and that's how I met him. He was just a good dude.
So you met him at one time?
Yeah.
How much time did you spend with him?
Oh, geez, 30 seconds or so.
Okay, a couple minutes. Did you find him, he didn't break that mystique for you of the celebrity once you met them?
All right, I'm going to tell you a funny story that I can't entirely say for this, but you'll get the gist of it, right?
Sure.
So one of his little things was when you take a picture with him, you know, I'm going to fight Muhammad Ali, right?
Yeah.
And he'd say, put him up, let's take a picture. It's going to be really cool, right?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, Muhammad Ali, I can take a picture of Muhammad Ali. Lean in. Get ready, lean in. He's getting really close, right? And then when they're about to take the picture, he says, did you call me and he uses the N-word. And you go, and that's when they take the picture.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy crap, Muhammad Ali just accused me of and then and you're like that, and he starts laughing. It's so funny. And you get this picture of Muhammad Ali where you're like this.
He was a celebrity that understood what celebrities were supposed to do to build an aura.
Yeah.
But I also think that he was very comfortable with himself.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was, and he said what he believed, and he did what he believed. I mean, I always admired that as a kid.
Yeah.
And he was a great athlete, and he set standards, and then he met the standards. So as a kid, man, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That's fantastic. A lot of times when you meet your heroes, it doesn't work out that well.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
I've been fortunate that way.
Yeah. That's fantastic. All right. This is what I want to talk to you about for a hot minute. So we're at Creek Mill.
Yeah.
Creek Mill is our living well community that we're discussing here. Charter developed and has built this property.
Right.
But Charter has a long history.
We do.
You've been around for a little more than half of that history.
Yeah.
So I would love your perspective on the Charter that you knew it was when you arrived. So original Charter.
Yeah.
What's the genesis of Charter? Charter Properties is a Charlotte-based,
that's right,
homegrown company.
Right.
Give me the quick story about Charter, and then we'll talk about your time with Charter.
Yeah, so Charter started in the early 70s. It was a brainchild of a guy named Bill White and Bill Close. Bill White was the operator guy. Bill Close was the money guy, let's say. And Bill White had worked for a large national retail developer, mall people. And he did a couple of things in town, including Midtown Mall, and they were ready for him to go somewhere else. And by that point, he had 3 daughters and was a local, and he said, ooh, no, I'm not going anywhere else. I want to stay here. This is where I want to be. And so he found Bill Close, the Close family, which was Springs Industries at the time, was very well known for their whole textile business, 100 years, right? And Bill needed a way to invest to deal with cash flow and tax issues they had in that business. And so Bill convinced him to do that in Bill's business, which at the time was, let's say, an old style real estate development company. They did everything. They did retail, they did office, they did some land, and they ultimately did some multifamily. And so that's how it got started. Those 2 guys, and the Close family has been our investor for those 55 odd years or so. So now we are into the 3rd generation of that group of folks who are on our board, and we interact with and all invest with us. So
Those original properties, the 70s, early 80s properties, a lot of development in Charlotte in the early 80s and mid 80s.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain, I didn't do my homework and I apologize, but I'm almost certain those properties still exist to this day and they're still thriving.
Some do, some don't. So what's interesting is the first suburban office building was Woodlawn Green.
Wow.
And it was bulldozed 2 years ago to build an apartment deal.
Yep.
On 77 there in Woodlawn,
Yep.
right? And then the other one off of Billy Graham is thriving very well. So yes,
Yeah.
some of that stuff. So Bill did the original land assembly for Bank of America, for today's Bank of America Tower. He was friends with McCall, and he put that whole deal together, and B of A was going to be a tenant. And B of A said, "Yeah, we really kind of want the building."
Yeah.
And Bill White said, "Okay, it's yours."
Really? Just like that?
Well, then he sold it to him.
Yeah.
So I think he did pretty well with it. But,
I think he did very well with it.
Right.
So close to 30 years for you?
Yeah, 26, I think, something
Wow.
like that. Yeah.
That's a fantastic
Who's
run.
counting when you have fun?
I know, it's a good run. What do you think's changed the most from then to now with the company, with the industry?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess two pieces maybe, but at that time we were coming out of being an old style, doing lots of different things, right? So what's changed is a complete multifamily focus.
Yeah.
And that's where I started anyway. My whole career has really been around that. The second thing for us is we had to figure out what we could do differently, that the nationals can raise lots of money too. And so the fact that we worked with $1 billion family office is really nice, but there's lots of people with lots of money out there. And so competing just on a money basis didn't work anymore.
That's right.
So they gave us latitude to buy land and to zone and to plan and all that. So we could do some things our competitors couldn't do at that time, and in some respects still can't. And so that's, I think, the change in charter as much as anything else, that we'll buy larger pieces, plan various stuff to get to the multifamily we want, and build a community, let's say, build out and plan a community, and then sell the other pieces to other folks in the retail or the for sale business. And so we end up with a community we would like, and the apartment deal in the middle of it. The business, I would say, is more institutional. We are turning out, when I started, we weren't turning out MBAs in real estate.
Right.
I mean, for darn sure. If you went and got an MBA, you're going to New York to trade paper.
Right.
You weren't doing real estate. We're turning out lots of MBAs in real estate that are looking for places to go to work. And that's made a lot more institutional people. The notion of institutions buying single family houses and aggregating them. We didn't have any of that.
Right.
So we're competing against institutions and institutional money, which has driven the cost of capital down to some extent, which is good. But they're further away from the product. So that's what helps differentiate us. But it's they can also outcompete us for things, for assets, for land, et cetera. So we've got to be on our ball.
So from a development standpoint, I mean, Creek Mill is fantastic. It's got a lot of the newest amenities that people want in the world. But I mean, the property is beautiful. What do you think is the craziest thing we're probably going to see as an amenity on a property in 10 years? Like, I mean, because from the 80s to now, if you look at the amenities we have today at Creek Mill,
The craziest
unheard of
thing.
then.
Okay. All right. So you want to get crazy?
Yeah.
Holograms. Hologram fun.
Yes.
I mean, I think, I think there's like wine cellars and golf things were kind of crazy, right? But,
Sure.
But people do them now. But I think, I mean, so I would say artificial intelligence generated. What does that mean? I think you could have like a whole holodeck like on Star Trek.
That's correct.
Right?
We could have one here.
Why couldn't you do that? You've got
could
room
do
and
that.
space, right? And,
Yes.
And you be the first guy that has a holodeck, and you can go make whatever thing you want with your mind and have fun.
If the people don't know what that is, all they have to do is go to YouTube. The holodeck is fantastic. I
Right.
mean, people just come down to the clubhouse, go in the little room, and go to Jamaica.
And go to Jamaica.
Or go into space.
Or sit in a bar with Humphrey Bogart
Correct.
in Algiers or something.
Right. AI. Building a holodeck at a property.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
That would be my, well, you said crazy, so that's
Yeah.
crazy.
How much is it going to cost?
Oh my, in that 10 year from now money, I mean, shoot. Well, here's the thing. Like with all this technology, you won't be able to do it until the cost drives down,
for
right?
sure, yeah.
But But the first one's going to cost $1 million, and then they're going to iterate down to a couple $100,000 when we all start doing
pretty
it.
quick.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's close with this. You're a car guy.
I am.
What do you think is the worst car ever made?
Oh, wow. So I would probably, it'd have to be something in my experience, right? So in my experience, the AMC Matador is right there. Maybe the AMC Pacer. I had a roommate in college that had a Pacer.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's a car that nobody collects and nobody restores. So when's
Right.
the last time you saw a restored AMC Matador?
Yeah.
So that would get my trophy.
Here's a little known cousin fact of a Matador. I was once given, because I wouldn't have accepted it otherwise, I was once given a Ford Pinto to drive in high school.
Yeah. Hopefully
Ford
nobody
Pinto.
hit you from behind.
Nobody hit me nobody wanted to hit me.
Right.
Nobody even wanted to get near me.
That was a bomb.
It was
Remember Ralph Nader.
It was horrific. And mine was orange and white, and it had orange and white and brown shag carpet inside. And I mean shag. The carpet was that thick. And of course the AM radio converter to FM and the 8-track.
Yes.
I had all the things. So you can Google search the 8-track if you have no idea what that is.
I think most people that watch this will have to Google search AMC Matador.
I think they will.
And when they do, their screen will be burned in forever.
Yeah.
They'd be
correct.
very careful with that.
I mean, when was the last time you saw one on the road?
I will tell you, I haven't, a long time.
Right.
However, I did see a fully restored AMC Pacer driving around Boone a couple months ago, and I thought, who in the world would spend the money on that? Because it is as ugly today as it was then. And it was lovely restoration.
Maybe it was counterculture. I mean, intentional.
It's counter something.
Yeah, it's something. All right, John Porter, Charter Properties. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Sir, thank you
Good to
very
see you.
much.
Yeah,
Yes,
be
sir.
well.
Yep.
So now we have a segment with Bill
Hello.
and Sam. This is called Maintenance Mayhem. And the whole objective is to see who can put the light bulb in faster. But before we do that, Bill, what do we got going on?
Okay. Before we do it, Sam.
Yes.
So, do you have a joke for us to set up this segment?
I've got a dad joke
Okay.
for this segment. How many psychiatrists does it take to change a light bulb?
I'm gonna go 3.
Only one, but the light bulb has to really want to change.
It's pretty good. That is pretty good. It makes me feel bad about beating you right now. But I'm gonna beat you.
Man, I hope you do.
So they're gonna put the light bulb in the top, screw it in the top, while you're
No, we're gonna take the bottom light bulb out, put it in the top.
Right.
Put this one in the bottom.
Right.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, I'm gonna time this. Wait, hold on. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Set. Go.
What is happening? Get in the hole. The bottom is tricky. You got it?
Oh, 20 seconds, Sam. Woo-hoo! And Bill's still working on it.
There we go. Once again. If you people think that I'm sandbagging to help Sam, I'm not. I'm an idiot. Proves to you that I shouldn't be in maintenance. Ta-da! I only needed 2.5 times as long as you. Sam, good job, sir.
Good job, Sam. Today, so we're here at Creek Mill.
Here at Creek Mill.
We did this first Living Well episode, and I think it's been pretty amazing.
2 things. First thing, out here on the hammock, how's my hair?
Your hair's still good.
No, here's what happens. It's white.
Right.
And you wouldn't understand this, but my head is translucent pink, and in the light, I just look like a Q-tip. A Q-tip. Anyway, so enough about my hair because it's ridiculous. Here's what I love about Creek Mill. Let me know when you're done laughing at my ridiculousness. You think I'm insane?
All I can see is a Q-tip.
Look at my head. Look at me. Look at me. Do you see Q-tip? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm gonna see from now on.
I think even my children would say, Dad's a Q-tip. He's like a big giant Q-tip. Oh my God, look at me, I'm glowing. Right? My head's
How
on fire.
can we take you serious on anything?
Who takes me seriously?
I don't know.
Nobody.
I just think people. I mean, I think
They
when
don't.
Yes,
They don't.
just can't.
They don't.
I guess if you know you can't take you serious.
You think people that know me take me seriously?
No, I think it's the people that don't know you.
No, the people that don't know me are mortified. They're like, is he okay? The people at Crick Mill, they don't know me. They're like, is he okay?
Right.
Seal, we know you're okay.
All right, tell me one thing you've
Okay.
learned since we've been here.
Well, okay, so staff is fantastic.
Yes.
The history of charter is fantastic.
Yeah, super cool.
But what I want to share real quick, so we're on Kannapolis Parkway.
Yes.
Okay, it's a Concord address for this
Right.
property. We talked about that. But we're literally, I don't know officially, but we're like a mile or less north of 85.
Right.
Right.
Or it's
so
not far at all. Like you can, it's
not.
like super easy to get to.
it is. So you get off 85, you're on Kannapolis Parkway, like right at the bottom of the hill before you get here. So like a bike ride down the hill or certainly a car ride. Afton Ridge has got a Target, lots of restaurants.
Yeah.
A Starbucks, which is the only thing that really
Right.
matters
Which
to
is
me.
the only thing that matters
It's the
in
only
life.
thing. But if you go on down Kannapolis Parkway, just a hot minute into downtown Kannapolis,
Yeah.
they have like a semi-pro ball field and a whole downtown village vibe. So if you live at this property, and it's not a sales pitch, I mean, I know this area. If you live here, there's all this
This is
stuff.
the place to be because you are right, and you're right outside of Charlotte.
You are.
too. So you're
But-
not that far.
But if you didn't want to do all that,
Right.
you could hang out in the hammocks.
Right.
The
Because
pool.
when I saw this, I was like, this is an amazing amenity. Like I really love this.
They got a fantastic fitness center, but what's that? What
Let's
was that
talk
in the
about
clubhouse?
let's talk about the fitness.
Yeah,
center.
let's do. Well, you probably know a little bit about the fitness center. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about you today in the
Oh,
challenge.
great. Let's talk about the fact that Bill, as we've mentioned before, has questionable upper arm strength. What?
Wait, I even asked you, I said, can you do the monkey bars?
And I was like, yes, because I'm.
Of course.
Am I 11? Of course I can
Well,
do the monkey
because your
bars.
son's asked you if you were an
And then you
adult.
get up there to do it, and I'm like, oh my. Turns out I should be. Turns out I can't.
So now you're going to practice at the park
I'm-
with your kids.
Yeah, in a future segment, I will be a monkey bar specialist. Oh, it's ridiculous. By the way, we do the box jump.
Yes.
The box jump looks super easy on YouTube. and then what I found out is one box jump, you're like, got it. And then there's always a
There's-
second.
right.
There's multiple box jumps. And
I
you're
can
like,
see the questioning going on, like, was this a good idea?
oh, there was a lot of questioning. And the young guy that you put
Bryce.
me with, yeah.
Yeah, Bryce was
he's
great.
1/17 of my age.
Right, because you asked how old he was. He's 20.
20.
And you're how old?
I'm 120. Proportionately. Bryce was like, so today I worked out with this old dude and he almost died on the monkey bars. That's what Bryce took away from today.
I think Bryce had fun. I think Bryce liked being
think he
part
did.
of the
I think he
being
did.
part of the whole thing. So I think today was great. I think Creek Mill is beautiful. Charter's awesome. Lindsay and her team are amazing. And this has just been an overall this is like what we're in the hammocks now. Like this is just part of living well.
What's the one takeaway for you that living well means at Creek Mill?
I think it goes back to community, and I think it's what Lindsay said about people, and I think like how they view people that live here. Like it truly becomes community and family, and I think that's why for me it's like it is super sweet, and it really does resonate with living well because it's more than just like having wellness components. It's about health is more than just doing things physically. It's about the community you live in. It's the people you surround yourself with, and so I think that they really have set that up here at Creek Mill.
Well, you and I have been in multifamily for a long time. You can tell this is a brand new lease up, but you can tell as it leases up, the residents that they're going to pull in and the way that they engage the residents.
Yeah.
This is going to be a true neighborhood.
Yep, and it'll be like and people will find themselves in calling this home.
I agree.
And I think it's awesome.
I
So
agree.
this has been a great time today.
What do you need from me in the future?
What do you?
You need me to work on my monkey bar
I need
skills.
you to work on your monkey bar skills.
Upper body strength.
Your box jumps.
Less talk.
No, your
Okay,
talk's been great.
perfect.
Oh, and
Yeah.
light bulbs. I
You
think
need me to work on my. You need me to work on my speed on the finger spiders.
Because Sam crushed you.
Yeah, he crushed me. I think the next challenge will be maintenance and I, who can wire
Oh gosh,
an electrical outlet faster.
that would take a long time.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been great. Living well.
I think it's good. I think it's good.